Welcome to the Beetlejuice My GM series. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out the other videos. We appreciate it. And let's get to the recap of what's happened so far in this series.
Subscribe to the Gaming Time YouTube channel.
We have the Rated R Superstar Edge coming on. Second episode with us. Immediately goes straight into the thick of it. Becomes our Universal Champion. He's one of the hottest wrestlers we got right now. 4-1. One-time Universal Champion. We have Lita, who started off so slow for us, had like one of the worst records. She slowly built herself up, became a two-time women's champ. She didn't even lose the title. Won the title, season ended, went on to season 2. She's a legend, so we didn't get her. Re-signed her into season 2. Fought for the title she never lost. Won it back. 11-8 record. Two-time women's champ. Two-time MVP. Lita is also killing it, and it's fitting. Lita and Edge are our champions. We have John Cena, the most decorated wrestler in the Beetlejuice My GM series for 2K23. I mean, look at all those accomplishments. This man's 16-10, four-time Universal Champion. I don't think anyone has won that many. I think Logan Paul's the closest. One-time Intercontinental Champion, one-time Tag Champ, four-time Beetlejuice Slapnuts MVP. Wow, he is the champ. He is the franchise. He is on the cover for a reason. We have one half of our WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the glorious Robert Roode, who he has not been having a good My GM series for 2K23, 8-14 record, one-time Intercontinental Champion, one-time Tag Team Champion. Can he turn things around now that he is one half of the Tag Team Champions? We have Robert Roode's tag team partner, the other half of the tag team champions, LA Knight. Yeah, the glorious tag team champions. Yeah, they're glorious. Yeah. I said yeah a lot of times. Yeah, 3-5 record, one-time Intercontinental Champion, one-time tag team champion. Can he dominate with Robert Roode? Yeah. We have Mommy, who was not on our roster last season. We drafted her season 2. She was either on NXT or Raw. I don't remember. 4-2 record for us. One-time tag team champion. Our current women's tag champ. Can she become women's champion, though? We have Mommy's tag team partner, Lacey Evans. 1-4 record is not impressive in any way. Her only win, we fixed the match, which is how her and Mommy won the tag team titles. She is one-time women's tag champ with Mommy. We've had some weird tag team champions here. You know, not a lot because of Asuka and Nikita, but it happens. We have Bayley, who started off hot. Now she's just floating. 11-10 record, two-time women's champ, two-time MVP. Won the title as soon as we started season 2. Lost to Lita. Now she's just there. There she is, Asuka. No one is ready for her. 12-10 record, two-time women's tag team champ. She's had some women's title opportunities. She's lost them though. Tag champ with Natalya. Natalya's gone. Now and then with Nikita, they lost because I fixed the match. Can she win it a third time with a different tag team partner? Let's see. Then we have Nikita at 4-1, one-time tag team champion, which her only loss came from me fixing the match. Very sad. We have Bret the Hitman Hart at a 9-9 record, two-time Universal Champion, one-time MVP, signed him last season, he was going off. Then we lost him with the draft because can't keep legends, brought this up earlier. Brought him back because we saw him in free agency, turned him into a bad guy, and now he is the bad guy. You have the Dead Man, The Undertaker at a 9-9 record, one-time tag champ with John Cena, one-time MVP, started off great. And then, didn't really do much with him with the tag team division. Lost him in the draft because Legend. Brought him back because I'm that guy. Haven't done anything with him because I'm also that guy. We brought back the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? Haven't done anything with him. What? 7-7 record. What? We have the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, at an 11-13 record. One-time Universal Champion, which he won that by accident. He wasn't meant to be in the match. But it happened. He won it. He finished the story. Three-time Intercontinental Champion. Then we have the Maverick, Logan Paul, at 8-13 record, three-time Universal Champion. Him and John Cena had one hell of a rivalry to start off the My GM series, just trading the Universal Championship back and forth. That's why him and John have so many reigns. And he's also a one-time MVP. We have The Miz at a 9-16 record, one-time Intercontinental Champion, one-time Tag Team Champion. We have Dakota Kai, 2-4 record. Gilly would not be happy at me. This is his king. For me, she's just someone I want to build up. If you don't understand that reference, check out the Universe mode on the Gaming Time website. What website? Channel. That's what I meant. We have Randy Orton at 1-6, which is crazy because in 2K22 he's one of our best wrestlers. Now he's just losing every match. We brought in Seth Rollins. He has a 0-1 record. Can he turn that around, win some championships? Almost forgot to say ships. And be the face of the franchise. We have 1-800-FELLA Sheamus at a 0-1 record. We have Nikki Bella at 0-2. Then we have Stacy Keibler at 0-4. It is time to see who were the MVPs of last episode with the Beetlejuice Slapnuts MVP award, and the male superstar is the Rated R Superstar Edge. 3-1 record from last episode, won the Universal title. Edge cooked, and he is now the MVP. And the woman's MVP is...
It is good to be back on SmackDown.
Mommy is your woman's MVP of last episode. She went 3-1 as well, I believe, same as Edge. Won a women's tag team title. Very impressive. Would have been funny if it was Edge and Lita again, but Lita's been winning too many MVPs. So now is the era of Mommy, Rhea Ripley.
About to rise to Rhea Ripley.
We start off this SmackDown with Lita and Nikki going against Lacey and Rhea for the tag titles. Asuka runs in, but it doesn't affect it at all. Lita gets injured. We lost our champ for 2 weeks. Seth Rollins calls out The Undertaker, starting their rivalry. Edge versus Cody. Stone Cold runs in, gets Cody the win. Austin and Edge get their rivalry, going to feud for that Universal title. Brett does a promo, or does advertising. Dakota versus Stacey, the rivalry that's going on. And Dakota picks up the win. Nikita, does a self-promo. Logan Paul versus The Miz. 1-on-1, and The Miz picks up the win. On to NXT, we have a backstage brawl between Drew McIntyre and MVP. MVP picks up the win. Former NXT champion for Xavier Woods. Our former wrestler Raquel Rodriguez versus Shotzi. Raquel picks up the win against Shotzi in a great match. Ridge Holland versus Carmelo Hayes. 1-on-1. No promos yet again for Xavier Woods in NXT. Carmelo Hayes starts a rivalry and wins. Extreme Rules, Commander Aziz versus Mace. 1-on-1, and Commander Aziz picks up the win. Tyler Breeze starts off Raw, tables tag team match. Ricochet and Matt Riddle lose to Chad Gable and Gunther. Starts a rivalry. Veer does a promo. He was a monster on NXT, now on Raw. Karen and Charlotte versus Zoe and Nikki. And this is just a tag team that can't be stopped. Charlotte and Karen are just unstoppable. Shayna does some charity. Another one of our former wrestlers, Ali Brawler versus Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez picks up the win against Ali Brawler. Then you have Rick Boogs calling out Finn Balor, who was a star on Raw. Can he become a star again? Nope, Titus retains that title. Just like we retain the top spot.
I got it right wrong, brother.
We gave Lita her promise, gave her a tag team match with Nikki Bella, gave them a tag team title shot, did not work. Probably never going to use that tag team again. Who knows? Lita loves her. She loves the Beetlejuice. Then you have Stacy Keibler. She's tired of losing Dakota Kai. She wants someone else. We tell her, you got it, Stacy. We use a pre-match card on The Undertaker so he doesn't get injured. And then we go and we send John Cena, our Intercontinental Champion, to a spa. Let him rest for a little bit. We get the tag team match of Lacey Evans, Rhea Ripley versus Asuka and Nikita. And Asuka and Nikita pick up the win yet again. No tag titles on the line this time. Bret Hart calls out Cody. Start up that rivalry. It's going to be amazing. Stacy Keibler versus Bayley. Gave Stacy a new opponent. Nikki Bella runs in on Bayley. Stacy picks up the win. She wanted a new opponent. She won. Robert Roode calls out Cena for the title. Undertaker, Sheamus, Seth Rollins, Extreme Rules, Triple Threat. And the Dead Man picks up the win. Had to make sure he doesn't get injured and continues the rivalry. LA Knight, yeah!
Yeah!
Edge versus Stone Cold for the Universal title. We did this rivalry for the WWE title in WWE 2K22, and it continues. You have Shotzi versus Natalya, Iron Woman's match. Natalya, our former wrestler, picks up the win in an amazing match. No promos yet again for Xavier Woods. Carmelo Hayes versus MVP. The matches are just all over the place for NXT. Mediocre match. Solo versus Commander Aziz, 1-on-1. And Solo picks up the win after Commander Aziz was the main event. Drew McIntyre, Ridge Holland, Cameron Grimes for that NXT North American title. Hell in a Cell, and Ridge Holland's your new champ. We start off Raw with an Iron Woman's match, Allie Brawler versus Zoe Stark, and Zoe Stark picks up the win 2 weeks in a row against Allie Brawler. Cash Suplex does some charity, he has the money. Shayna Baszler versus Nikki ASH. Nikki ASH picks up the win against our former wrestler. Then you have Chad Gable, one half of the tag champs, calling out the US champ, Tyler Bates. Gunther versus Matt Riddle. Tyson O'Neil runs in, it doesn't matter, you can't stop Gunther in a great match. Kira Tozawa does a self-promo. Rick Boogs versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor used to be unstoppable. How the mighty have fallen as Rick Boogs picks up the win. We get yet another My GM Legend trophy, and we're still at top.
Hell yeah!
We have Nikita saying she's hyped for the pay-per-view, which I don't even know if she'll be there. Bayley wants a match against Nikki Bella. She got it. We talk about our former wrestlers. We see Bianca Belair in free agency. We pick up our former women's champion. After the spa retreat, Cena versus Robert Roode for that Intercontinental Champion, and Robert Roode wins the title again. Glorious! We immediately have Bianca Belair turn into a heel. She's mad she didn't even get drafted. Bayley versus Nikki Bella gave Bayley what she wanted. We want to start a rivalry between the two, and we get it. Ooh, Nikki Bella gets injured. That's unfortunate. That really sucks. LA Knight does another promo. Yeah!
Yeah!
Fatal 4-way, Bret, Cody Rhodes, Sheamus, Stone Cold. Bret Hart picks up the win. Edge getting injured really threw a fork in our road or whatever. Seth Rollins does a promo. Then we have Lacey, Rhea, Asuka, Nikita. No tag titles on the line, and Asuka and Nikita pick up the win again. On NXT, we have Shotzi versus Raquel Rodriguez to start us off, and Raquel picks up the win. And we finally get promos by Xavier Woods. R-Truth calls out the champ MVP. Doudrop versus Gigi, former wrestler for us, and Gigi picks up the win. And starts a rivalry. Disappointing though. Queen Zelina does some charity. Tag titles on the line. Mace, Cameron Grimes versus Carmelo Hayes, Drew McIntyre. We have new tag team champs. Carmelo and Drew, they are on fire. Natalya does a promo. We have Commander Aziz versus Mansoor. Extreme Rules. Commander Aziz, he's getting a big push by Xavier Woods. Raw starts off with a last man standing match between Ricochet and Gunther was actually beaten in a classic. Oh no. Oh, Cash Suplex doing a promo now? Roxanne versus Shayna Baszler, Iron Woman's match. How many Iron Woman's matches have we seen? Shayna picks up the win, injures Roxanne. Titus, the champ, calls out Akira Tozawa. Women's titles on the line. Zoe Stark, Nikki ASH, Charlotte and Karen. Obviously, Charlotte and Karen win. They can't be stopped. Injures Zoe Stark. Matt Riddle does a self-promo. Chad called him out. Can he beat Tyler Bates for the U.S. title? And he does. He puts him through the table, just like how we're at the top.
You ain't got no back for me.
We have Stone Cold telling us his contract's running out. Obviously, we don't let people go. We keep our wrestlers for as long as we can, which we have nothing for Stone Cold because Edge is injured. Then we have Seth Rollins telling us he's making waves on SmackDown. Waves. He wants a money increase. You got it, Seth. We'll keep you happy. Bayley's happy we gave her a rematch. That's what we do. This is the first enhancement talent we've ever signed. Allie Brawler, welcome to SmackDown. We go to the health spa. We give it to Lita. She got injured. She's our champ. She needs rest. And then we use some power cards against Tyler Breeze, Vito the champ, because Raw's our competition. We hate Raw. After John Cena loses his Intercontinental Championship to Robert Roode and LA Knight, he brings The Undertaker in to try to win the tag titles back, but it didn't work. Yeah. And then you have Nikki Bella being called out by Bayley. Fatal 4-way, Nikita, Stacy, Bianca, Allie Brawler, brought all of them in there. Nikita picks up the win. Bianca and Allie immediately a match. Dakota cut a promo. Sheamus, Stone Cold, Logan Paul, The Miz. Fatal 4-way, Stone Cold, trying to get him with a feud with Sheamus. It's not working. Miz and Paul's rivalry go up. Seth Rollins cuts a promo. Working on Bret versus Cody Rhodes, the main event, and Bret Hart picks up the win. On to NXT, we have Queen Zelina versus Shotzi versus Natalya, triple threat match. Natalya picks up the win, starts a rivalry with Zelina. Commander Aziz went from main event to mid-card against Mansoor, picks up the win against Mansoor in a great match, no promos. Drew and Carmelo win the tag titles, now they fight each other, and Drew kicks his... and he gets injured after... I don't understand what NXT wants. Falls count anywhere. Gigi versus Raquel, two of our former wrestlers, and Gigi wins. On to Raw, we have Finn Balor versus Rick Boogs. They're going all over. Main event, mid-card, opener. Rick Boogs picks up the win. Finn Balor is not having a good time on Raw. Akira Tozawa cuts a promo. Cash Suplex gets his first match after all those promos. Beats Tyler Bates, the former U.S. champ. Okay match. Ted DiBiase calls out the WWE champ, Tyson O'Neil. Nikki runs in on Karen while she fights Whitney Guade. It doesn't matter. You can't stop Karen. Veer cuts another promo. And then you have tag team action. Gunther, Chad Gable, Ricochet, Matt Riddle. And Ricochet and Matt Riddle pick the win. Chad Gable gets in there and Gunther gets injured. Wow. Raw's not topping us.
Leave.
We have Stacy Keibler letting us know her contract's running out, so we say, sure, Stacy, we'll sign you. Why not? We don't let our wrestlers go. They stay here forever until the season ends. Then we lose them. We're sad. Tyler Breeze talking trash, you know. We punished him. He's going to get what he deserves. Then we have Robert Roode saying he wants a match in Toronto. Then you have Bret Hart talking about Toronto wants a team up with Beetlejuice. I was gonna say a membership with Beetlejuice. You get it, Bret. You're a heel. You got it. Extreme Rules, 3 weeks in a row. Cena's in a title match versus Robert Roode for the IC title, and he wins back his Intercontinental Championship. Cena puts a legendary match. Randy Orton's back from injury. Get him a promo. Get him back up there. Bret versus Cody. Continuing this. We did it. GM interference. Beetlejuice helps Bret Hart pick up the win against Cody Rhodes. Grows their rivalry. Boom. We had nothing for Sheamus. Couldn't get the rivalry. Stone Cold calls out Randy. He gets it with Randy. We get Sheamus Randy. Miz Logan Paul. This ends their rivalry, right? Yep. Logan Paul picks up the win. Allie Brawler. We picked her up. Why not? Have her call out Lita. She's going to face the champ when Lita's back. Starts their rivalry. Stacy Keibler versus Dakota and their rivalry. Stacy Keibler picks up the win. I mean, facing Bayley really helped her out. Bianca did a promo. Lacey Rhea, they beat Asuka and Nikita for the title. I panicked at the end there, didn't I? Falls count anyway. R-Truth versus Mace. R-Truth picks up the win. There's no promos. I really panicked at the end. They didn't even get to say tag team match. Solo versus Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes picks up the win. This is why NXT is at the bottom. Just like Xavier Woods does not know what he's doing. Gigi versus Doudrop. Gigi picks up the win. NXT champion. I wish that could have been us with Gigi, but we lost her. Fatal 4-way. Zelina, Raquel, Natalya, Shotzi. Natalya is just on fire this episode. Just beating everyone. Tag team. No, NXT title match. Cameron Grimes beats MVP Commander Aziz and Mansoor. I panicked there too. Kira Tozawa versus Titus O'Neil one-on-one. Titus O'Neil picks up the win in a great match. I am just panicking, huh? Tag team match. Karen and Carolina Reaper versus Whitney and Nikita. Karen's tag team partner Charlotte helped her win. Maybe gets her a new tag team partner. Matt Riddle versus Matt Riddle and Rick Boogs versus Finn and Veer. I'm struggling right now. Tyler Bates versus Ted DiBiase. After the call out, Tyler Bates picks up the win. You know, Finn Balor and Veer were monsters. Now they're teaming up and losing. Ricochet versus Cash Suplex, and Ricochet picks up the win. But we are still at the top.
Love that shit.
Tyler Breeze did say we would be punished. It is war. He did punish us immediately. He said he got his payback. It is wartime, Tyler. He's going to be sending his cards. I'm going to be sending my card. We're going to go at it. Bret Hart's happy that we helped him. You know, alliance. We turned Bret into a heel this season. This is why. Cody's not as happy, though. Then we look at our shakeups. We get the mic boost for our specialist because it seemed like the best thing to do.